Okay, so obviously I need to put aside the other projects that I'm working on to take up Fanny and Joel's challenge to make a reform dress. The gist I've got from it is that you make a head hole in it and you just sort of see how it drapes on your body and neaten it up a little bit. Which is fantastic for me because I'm going to be working entirely from my stash. I don't seem to have any material that is in fact the sort of proportions or dimensions they're talking about, so I have a bed sheet. So this is it folded into quarters. So I want my head gap to be somewhere around about here. And I remember reading, this chalk's not behaving itself. Oh, there we are. Another measurement that I'm thinking before I even start is that this is just going to slope off my shoulder, which is fine. But the next bit is going to be, next important width would be my bust. So I know that this is going to be about that far down from wherever my shoulder line ends up being. And I want that to come around at least 22 to the front. So we'll give that a 12, 13, something around about there. My widest part, so it's probably going to come up about that far. And the back should only need to go to, if that's how I'm doing this, about 19. So yeah, so we'll end up with like 9.5 on the back panel is where I'm assuming things are going to go. So my first thing to do is to snip this bad boy. Totally not my natural language, but yeah, to snip here and see where we go from there. Come closer, little camera. Observe my secrets. Share your secrets? I don't even know. Are you panicking? I'm panicking. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, so the idea is that from this I can stick my head in there and figure out roughly what I want the shape to become. So, see you in a bit. My massive sheet poncho does in fact fit over my head. These sleeves are going to be like longer than my arm, but that I can deal with later on. Okie dokie. So, having thought about my sleeves, I know that I want them to be at maximum like that longish from this side. And I know that this is going to need, what do I know? It's going to need to be thicker than that anyway. So we're coming to about here-ish, and up at my upper arm, I'm going to need at least 16 around, which means we're coming at least 8 down. Yeah, so I think I probably want to go down about 4, come in about 4, and I'm going to do triangle there and straight across here. That's going to be how I work this bit. Then this bit's going to come down a bit, and I'm going probably to about my, say, my natural waist. So that's here from the shoulder. It's not actually that far down. I might have made these sleeves a bit loose and flowy. So then we go from this point, which is probably about my waist, and we're just going to take that on like a crazy slanty party, which leaves me this bit for pockets and belts and all that fun stuff. I can't procrastinate this forever. It's already after 5 o'clock, so if I want to get this done today before everything starts tomorrow, yep, it's cutting time. Oh, I've dropped a letter. I can feel all of the precision perfectionists having a really bad time with this. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I think this is probably gonna, like, I don't know. Having the sleeve not on the bias is making me a little bit nervous, to be honest. I feel like I need that extra wriggle room. Okay, but that'll give me quite fun sleeves, I think. I'm going for fun with this project. I am going for... Right, let's go for it. Don't mind me, I'm just like screaming to myself. Okay, right. So this is the fabric that I'm going to make some side ties from. Okie dokie, so this is where I'm going from. Right, so red thread. I should have found the ends before I put the camera on. Here we are. I've got the thread bobbin in already, and I'm just gonna kind of go for it. I'm totally going to edit this so it looks like I did it in a oneer. Okay, side one complete. I maybe should have left a little bit more there. Oh well. This fabric's looking very orange on my screen. It is actually red. Not that it particularly matters to anybody else. As I have said before, the nicest thing you can do for yourself in your sewing, have a pair of fabric scissors. I have other scissors for paper and other things, packets and what have you, but fabric scissors are for fabric and nothing else. Right, trim this. Scrap. So satisfying, so beautiful. Right, save that for pockets or whatever. I think I want pockets. I want pockets, and I think I'd like to make the buttons. I don't know, do I want metal buttons or do I want matching buttons? That's the big question. So, I am feeling a bit like a wizard in this. These are ridiculously huge, but you know, that's okay. It's that whole comfort thing. So, I think what I want to do is to pull this forward and rustle this to like here. Yeah. So that I've got this front here, but I've got plenty of room here. And I will make that. I might just undo this. So having undone this thread, I'm now going to trim my seam allowances before I try and tidy anything up. So let's, what's going to be the most comfortable way to do this? I guess I'll see you when this is done. Okay, having had several arguments with my sewing machine about this particular neckline, I think I have come to a solution. So I think it's time to see if I can get it to work for me. One side worked, so yeah, let's go for it. Is that in? That's in. Right. It's not feeling how I want it to be. I've had this thought, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do facing. So I will attach this around here and just trim that to a better curve. And then same thing on the back. And that will make... Okay, that feels okay. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay. I don't even know how this is looking to you guys. I guess if it's too lopsided, I'll just like hide it with a bow or something. What are we doing? I don't think it's very sort of artistry and practicality if I hide it with a bow, but this is my attempt at the so let's have a look, see how this did. Threads everywhere. So. This way out, and my neckline, then in this way. I feel like I've got a very dramatic lighting angle at the moment. Highly dramatized. Okay, yeah, that's going to take a bit of ironing. Well, I've got that pinched. But yeah, there we are. So that'll just need ironed in and then stitch that down. Okay, so that's a good thing done. Next up is deciding exactly how I'm going to support my belted bits. So yeah, looking forward to that. But it is now almost 9 p.m. and as far as my brain's concerned, as far as my brain's concerned, COVID doesn't start until 3 p.m. tomorrow. So I guess finishing this up and acquiring snacks is a job for tomorrow, or which will be in the past by the time this is up, so I'm probably not even using this footage. And here's my finished dress. I didn't end up recording any of what I was doing. I've attached the belts into the folds behind those buttons, which I covered in scrap fabric, and that ties behind my back. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.